Howdy folks, Sathias here, and welcome back to Greedfall. When last we left off, we had fought a corrupted guardian. Looks like he had like Malachor infestation on him. You seen that? Yeah, corrupted Nigag. Yeah. Yeah, it's very sickly looking. And so here's that. All roads lead to Constantin. Unwittingly or wittingly attacking both nations while having their emissaries say, help us against this type thing. So now we traveled to this map, and they had us travel to this camp. It turns out to be right next to where we need to be. So let's go and talk to these scouts that are still surviving, surprisingly enough. Hi there.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Are you the scout sent by the governor of Hikmed?
Can't you tell?
He was worried that he wasn't getting any news from you and asked me to find you. He wants me to help him put an end to the attacks. Have you discovered anything?
Yes. A camp of rebel savages. We suspected there was one around here, and we finally found it. They must be the ones sending us the beasts. They all come from this region, and these barbarians have sworn to eliminate us. So we...
You may be right, but I'd rather be certain. I know the leader of this camp. I'll go talk to her.
You knew of this camp? These savages are responsible for dozens of deaths, maybe hundreds. Why didn't you inform the governor?
Because I'm a diplomat, not a scout. You should go back to the outpost now. I'll take care of all this.
That's some good like backlash dialogue based on perspective, right? So in their image, like, these people are responsible for deaths of their comrades and, you know, bunches and tons of other stuff, right? That's true. And then from the perspective of people in this camp, you have the Bridge Alliance who sees them as less than and, you know, experimented on their people and, you know, just invaded the island and, you know, took whatever it is they could for their own. And so, you know, there's where, like, that's the smart way of making things complicated, of having it, you know, less broad, more personal. Like, for that person personally, it's hard for them to go and see the native's perspective because they've been, she's had friends who have died by their hand, things like that. Hey fellas, we're just coming through. Sure. And so that's where, showing where the perspective comes from. I'm reading into it a little bit, but from the dialogue that we had there, it's pretty, you can infer, pardon me, where she's coming from in that situation. And it's like, okay, this person isn't a terrible person. They're just, the things that have happened to them in life have, you know, formed their perspective on the way the situation is. And it's different from Sardet's, because Sardet hasn't been in that.
I wanted to speak to you about the assaults that Hikmed and its outposts have been sustaining.
Assaults? We have nothing to do with it this time. My men are not ready to attack the big city.
They're not being attacked by men, but by beasts. Dozens of them.
So, they are also attacking the Renaigse. That's a relief.
What do you mean?
The animals are attacking us as well. They throw themselves at any man crossing their path, as if they were
that makes more
enraged.
sense now.
They even throw themselves at the camp's defenses. I had never seen anything like it before.
A similar thing was happening west of the island. The animals were being led by some sort of guardian. It resembled a Nardaig Menamen, but its skin was black and covered in ulcers.
I have never seen a guardian that fits the description you've given. I don't think they exist.
Could a Denegad have done this?
You're a typical Renaigse. You don't understand anything. The Nardaig are our ancestors. None of our people would make a Nardaig suffer, even if their heart was black and full of resentment.
And yet someone or something is making the beast aggressive here as well. And we must find it.
We? Do you want us to work together?
Why shouldn't we? Don't you want this to stop too?
That's true.
Mal! Our guardian! He had changed! He is attacking our own!
What? Come, follow me.
Oh, oh hello.
Watch out! Grenade! Ready to shoot! Fire!
Alright, come on. I don't care a whole lot about my pew-pews. Oopsie daisies.
You've no magic left. Drink a potion.
That's fine.
Be careful! You're growing tired. You should drink a potion.
Alright, we're running out of... Really don't want it. I gotta make more potions, eventually.
Your armor is broken, Sardet.
Yep.
You've no magic left. Drink a potion.
That's
Be
fine, that,
careful!
I believe.
You're growing tired. You should drink a potion.
There we go, level 33. Don't know if that does anything for us. Alright, good job there. Shoot it. Kill it. Is that it? We take them all out? They talked about the Guardian is attacking their own. These are just the wildlife. This isn't the Guardian. We're gonna have to fight a Guardian pretty soon. Straight up. Yo. Ooh, my goodness. Yikes. Alright. 5. Hurry up and hit it. Alright, armor up. 6. Thank you.
You've no magic left. Drink a potion.
Alright, but I got used for days. Alright, you guys still good? Alright, we'll level up here soon. Oh, there it is. It's the Cthulhu Kraken one. Oh boy, it's been a while. Oh boy. Golly. That's so cool. Still love that. Alright. So we're 3 up. 6. Got tons of armor.
Watch out!
Dang nabbit.
Grenade! You've no magic left. Drink a potion. Be careful! You're growing tired. You should drink a potion.
Alright.
Watch out! Grenade!
I don't know if we're gonna have enough potions for this fight. Because this thing is so beefy.
You've no magic left. Drink a potion. Watch out! Grenade!
We can...
Be careful! You're growing tired. You should drink a potion. Watch out!
Have it.
Grenade!
Mute. Dang nabbit. Okay, we did. Nope. Please, 6. Thank you.
You've no magic left. Drink a potion.
Alright, let's urban drink. Alright, its armor's gone. Please hit that, thank you.
Grenade!
Armor up, everyone. Heal up.
Watch out!
Be
Grenade!
6. Work? Yes, it did. still got off that dumb stuff. Alright. 6. Do we 5?
Be careful! You're growing tired!
5 does
Drink a
pretty good.
potion.
Alright.
You've no magic left.
8 up.
Drink a potion.
Alright. Alright, we're getting there. Freaking no thank you. No thank you.
Be
Come
careful!
on.
You're growing tired. You should drink a potion.
Take him down. There we go. Yeah, we definitely need make potions after this.
No idea. I'm sorry. It left me no choice.
Who said
You
that?
fought bravely and you did what you had to do. Our guardian had changed. It no longer recognized its children, and it was the one leading these beasts against us. Something really bad must have happened to it.
It resembled the other guardian I told you about, as if they had the same disease.
Guardians don't get sick. They are far more than beasts.
And yet you and I saw the same thing. At last, the attack should stop now. What are you doing here?
Who are these Renaitse? Spies?
They only came here to discover the source of
What
the
is
attacks.
happening?
And they thought we were responsible.
Why are you still here? You should have gone back to the outpost.
I'm sorry. We were uncertain that we could trust you. You said you knew these people, and then we heard cries and saw the giant creature attacking their camp. And we realized that it was this creature who was leading the beasts.
And you discovered that we weren't to blame.
Yes. I'm really sorry. We should go back to the outpost now.
Then, if we let them go, they'll tell their leader the location of our camp.
You. Are you prepared to swear that you will never speak of this place?
You saved our comrades and maybe our city by killing this beast, so... Yes. We swear.
I hope that they will be true to their word. Fine. They can go.
We are extremely grateful.
Thank you, Duran. Now, let's go tell the governor of Hikmet about this guardian.
Qua awalem seg renaigse. And if you find the one who's behind all this, kill him.
Alright. So, I don't know about that. So, we had the different perspective things that we talked about. And then we had a... like... coming to terms, get along thing. That happened like right after. Oh my gosh, we got so far to go to travel out of here. Goodness. Well, I guess it gives me time to talk about whatever the heck happened here. And we can level up too, but let's talk about this stuff first. So, about that, what just the resolve of that. I don't know about that. Hello. Is this something? I was designed as a scout to the outpost. Life can be rough around here, but the nature surrounding the outpost is breathtaking. I'm entrusted to support missions. If only you could see me sneaking around like a fox through the thickets. Watching them as they swarm this area, I'm sure this would be very... And, alright, so we found the missing scout. That was a mission. I guess it's done now. That's also a weird thing that we don't have to report these things once we do them. Is it easier to just go straight out or go this way? I think it's going to be easier to go that way. Hello, dear. And, figure it out from there. You know, we have these wolf bears that we would have to fight if we did so, yeah, I think maybe one other thing. So yeah, as far as the resolve of that goes between the scouts, Bridge Alliance scouts, and the so-called rebels, I don't know about that. The one of the warriors bringing up the fact that we should kill these scouts because they know where our camp is. It was a valid point brought up by them. It would have been a shitty thing to do, but it was valid in terms of like security versus that stuff, right? That was fine. I get the scouts sticking around and seeing like what really caused it, but maybe they'd be skeptical of it, maybe. Or maybe they were, you know, this threat has passed, but they're still a threat. It seems like they were like, oh, everything's, you know, good between us now, so we gotta talk to the governor. Might as well inform both governors at the same time. Oh, we're still crouching. That's a bad idea. We don't need to do that anymore. We're away from wolf bears. So, but then having them swear not to tell the governor about this place when it's they're telling them to not do their job in kind of treason in the terms of like the Bridge Alliance is like you're lying to the governor. So yeah, I don't know. It seemed really easy way to wrap all that up when you could have just not had the scouts there in the first place. Before we talk to the governor, let's see what we got going on here. So we've done the pistol stuff. And we didn't want to upgrade to rifles because he doesn't seem like a rifle guy. He seems like a pistol guy. And yeah, we automatically had like a point in one-handed heavy weapons. I don't know if we reset, if it would reset all of it, or if it would just give us the baseline, because it didn't give us these. I don't think. I don't have trap. I don't remember what we had in the very, very, very beginning, but I assume we had at least this and this, because there's definitely no way I put a point to that, because we wouldn't want in the heavy weapons. If we went into any type of weapon, it would have been light one-handed blades. So we have our kick that we never use. We might as well put a point into that. And now we have a talent point to spend. They're full intuition, full science, no points in the lockpicking, no points in the craftsmanship. We have 1 point in vigor, because at least it makes sense for Sardet. He gets his steps in for the day. And charismatic because he's a diplomat and, you know, knows his way with words. And so do you want to make him more fit or faster HP magic regeneration? So that would be a nice thing. But I think that as far as like character wise, I think making him more charismatic is the way to go. If we have any other points to spend, it looks like we will. We'll probably go another point of vigor. Just because I don't know if going full into charisma and wearing the cape puts it into like you will never be able to not convince someone place. I don't know if it'll stack beyond that. We never talked to him. We just walked in and didn't say anything. Walked in, leveled up, and was like, bye. Right, we need to talk to you.
Your Excellency, have you been informed?
I've been told, yes, that the attacks have ceased. Hikmet has been saved, thanks to you. Was it the natives, as I suspected?
No, they were not the cause, and were also victims of the attacks, and their losses were great. The animals answered to the call of a guardian, whose behavior was totally unlike the others. Exactly like the one who led the attacks against San Mateus.
These creatures normally protect the natives, answering their call. Why did this one attack them? Are you certain one tribe is not attempting to dominate the others?
I don't think so. The Guardian looks sick. No native would treat such a creature like that. There is no doubt someone is behind these attacks. But currently I have no idea.
No
who it might
idea,
be.
huh?
I suspect you will lead the investigation and unravel the mystery, as is your custom. While waiting, take this. It's nothing much, but consider it a gift to thank you for your help. Without you, the population of Hikmet would have suffered terribly.
Thank you. I'm happy to have helped you avoid a massacre, Your Excellency.
Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
Oh, 150 gold.
I have to go. Look forward to seeing you
Yeah,
again.
I'm super
Farewell, my
happy
lord.
to help you in the future. Good lord. Governor Burren. Sucks. Not a cool guy. Already halfway to level 34, huh? These levels are just going. And that's where the good doctor lost his head. Although you could have said that he lost his head years ago. You're welcome. Alright, now let's go talk to Mother Cardinal. And then we gotta go to Constantin, I'm sure. And be like, hey, did you sick some guardians on everybody? Are we able to go straight through? Alright. I'm doing this right? Yes. Alright. Time to go to the place of punishment. They still haven't taken that thing down. The more you learn about the Guardians, the more horrifying that is. And the more, like, as far as, like Siora or any other native, like, going through Thélème and seeing that, that's like, what the hell? Like, digging up a corpse of someone's grandparents and putting the torch to them for everyone to see. Alright.
Your Eminence, I salute you.
Sir de Sardet, what can I do for you?
Alright, the attack on the city.
You are back. I hear there are no more attacks. Once again, your help was a blessing. Did our troops survive?
There were some losses, but the outpost is still standing. And it's
Not
thanks
while
to
I
them
was
that I
there.
was able to follow the creature's trail. The officer sent out a small party hoping that they would be able to solve the problem.
Now that's a resourceful man. Did his initiative bear fruit?
His men died, alas. But following their tracks led me to the creature who was leading the animals. It resembled a Nardaig Manaman, a mountain guardian. But it seemed like it was sick. Its skin was covered in stains and ulcers, and its behavior was different from the other guardians I've met.
You know,
Where
the
could it
Guardians
have
that you
come
fought?
And why did it send all these beasts after us?
I don't know, but someone must be behind all this. These attacks are too coordinated and too complex to be the work of some creatures.
You are a man of great ingenuity. I have no doubt that you will solve this mystery.
But he has
At
no
any rate,
idea.
I'm extremely grateful for the help you have given us.
You're welcome.
Anything else?
Thanks.
I must leave you.
Naturally, Your Excellency.
So I think, you know, looking back on that, we were in a conversation with the governor of Burin. And so if he has it in his head and knows... Don't need that on. Don't need the candle on her belt on. If he knows and has his suspicions that Constantin is behind this all wrong, he's not going to voice those opinions. He's not going to air out dirty laundry to the governor of Hikmet and the Bridge Alliance. Or to Thélème and the Mother Cardinal, for that matter. It's something he's got to figure out on it. He's got to take care of on his own. Alrighty, so what is it telling us to do now? Yep, talk to Constantin. Yeah, I wonder why. Alright, so we gotta also talk to De Corsillon about the camps that we found and see if he gives us something cool. So hopefully we're able to bypass Constantin and head to De Corsillon, because he is in that area, right above upstairs from the main hall. All right. Hopefully, I'm wanting to get that conversation slash confrontation done in this video, so hopefully we have enough time. Might go a little long, but as long as it's under a certain time, that'll be good for me, because then it won't take as long. Alright, do not pose me into this. Thank you. I hope we went the right way. I think this is the right way. Alright, and straight ahead from here is his office. Hello.
Sir de Corsillon.
The Sardet, my young student. What can I do for you?
Can I talk to you about what is happening with Constantin? No, let's talk about the
The
camps.
mission you entrusted me with has made great progress.
Very well. Let's see. Oh, this is remarkable work. You explored the entire surface of the island. Well, almost. Congratulations. Thanks to you, our merchants and explorers will be able to reach the heart of this island safely. The prince will surely be very grateful for this. I know I am. Can your old professor still prove himself useful?
Alright, so you got us more money for that than the two governors. Woof. Alright,
I found some notes which were lost by Professor Serafedin. His expedition was far from easy.
Investigating such gigantic creatures is bound to be perilous.
Indeed. Unfortunately, we also found his
oh yeah,
corpse.
so we have found his body.
I'm sorry.
Oh, poor man. His devotion to science cost him his life. I will make sure I share the works you have brought me with his family. This research is fascinating. It must have taken a formidable amount of courage to pursue it. But some sheets are missing. Keep an eye out for them, would you? Maybe you can find them. Can your old professor still prove himself?
Alright, so yeah.
Looking forward to seeing you again.
We had some
Sir de
updates on
Corsillon.
that, but we haven't completed it because we haven't found all the notes, so that's good. But I'm glad that there's some dialogue for, like, finding his corpse and stuff. That's cool. Alright, let's get to... Alright, are you gonna anime blow up your house? Go.
Constantin.
My dear cousin, I'm always happy to see you. What news do you bring?
We managed to solve the problem of the attacks on San Mateus.
Sort of.
So, what was causing them?
The city and its outposts were continuously being attacked by animals. These beasts were led by a large creature that strangely resembled a mountain guardian.
This is the same creature which High King Vinbar turned into, isn't it?
Exactly. Except it looked sick and it didn't act like the High King did. It was calling the animals around it, and it seemed like it was transferring its disease to them before making them attack. I have never seen anything like it. And there's more. Hikmet was in a similar situation. Do you remember?
Of course. Don't tell me that a guardian was involved there as well.
Yes. The governor was convinced that the attacks were led by the islanders. And yet they were being attacked as well. And it was by their side that I fought the creature. That time it was a Nardai Glenderman, a beach guardian. But it seemed just as sick. And it was also manipulating the animals to make them aggressive.
So, it would be some kind of epidemic affecting the guardians. I don't see what we can do about it. Actually, I think you've already done what had to be done by eliminating those that were threatening our neighbors.
Perhaps. But I'm certain there's more to it than a simple epidemic. These beasts attack in a coordinated fashion, which requires an intelligence that they don't have.
You're exaggerating, dear cousin. The attacks you thought were coordinated may just have been coincidental.
You may be right, but I can't help thinking that someone is behind all this.
Do you really believe that a Denegad would want to take over the island? Cousin, you know how much I respect you, but frankly, this doesn't seem very coherent. But I see it's already quite late. If you'll excuse me, dear cousin. Regrettably, I must leave you.
Where are you going?
Not very far, rest assured. But I have a small personal matter to take care of, you see. Don't be concerned. There's absolutely no risk. Use the opportunity to take some rest. You've really performed miracles recently. See you later.
But why would he leave like that? Guard, do you know where my cousin is going?
Sorry, Your Excellency. His Highness didn't tell me anything.
You are one of his bodyguards, aren't you?
I am, Your Excellency. But recently it has been difficult to force His Highness to accept our presence.
Recently? You mean this isn't the first time he's left without an escort?
I'm sorry, Your Excellency.
You better tell me everything.
But Fine. I don't mean to be disrespectful towards him. But His Highness's behavior has been very peculiar
As we just
recently.
saw
He sleeps
the
very
Sardet.
little and goes out alone almost every night.
And it didn't occur to anyone that I should be informed.
Well, His Highness had specifically ordered us not to tell you about it.
And where does he go? I thought the days when he used to go from tavern to tavern were over.
He doesn't go to taverns, Your Excellency. From what I know, he goes outside the city.
Where could he go outside the city?
I've no idea. We saw him going north. That's all I know.
Alright, well. Yep. Definitely gonna convince him to tell us everything.
Listen, I understand this matter is putting you in a difficult situation. You were supposed to protect my cousin wherever he went, but he refused and ordered you to keep your mouth shut. But Constantin is not just my governor. He's my cousin. I'm worried about him. He's already been abducted once when leaving the city. So, if you know anything else...
I don't really know where he's going, Your Excellency. But I think I know where you could find out. When he doesn't leave the palace, he stays in his office for hours. He writes so much down in there that he could fill entire books. Here, I have the key. Take it. I hope you find His Highness and manage to make him see reason.
I don't like this at all. What could he be doing outside every night?
Ever since he became Onol Manawi, he has become even stranger than he was before.
I'm starting to believe that the revelations of Enon Mil Frictamen had some truth to them. Let's rummage through his papers. We may find a clue.
Right. Yeah, let's do that now. We've been in this office before, and there was nothing in there. We found a key to it. So, yeah, let's have a look. Alright. All this potential, this feeling of power. I feel so alive. My experiments bore fruit. Katasek's link cured me. But those I established myself made me a god. Soon the whole island will answer my call as long as I'm not interrupted. A small group of exiled natives saw me passing by in Swindvar the other night. If they denounce me, they could ruin my whole plan. I can't take that risk. I must get rid of them. Okay. Why is he writing this down? I don't know. Anywho, we'll leave it there for now. We'll get into the thoughts on how interesting a antagonist Constantin is or isn't next time. So, till next time, this has been Zithios signing out for now. Bye, folks.